So I'm going to randomly pick a mystery cent bag from what we created here at the coin shop. Now, the person who created these, well, my grandson helped a little bit, but my son who does all the packing here, now he doesn't know key dates, things like that. He's still learning things, doesn't have a huge interest in US coins. He likes world coins. So I had him make these up after he dumped all of our albums with the semi-key dates like 10S's and no 09S's, no 14D's, no 22 no D's, and no 1909S VDBs, and no 31S's. But everything else, and then there's Indian cents, there's uncirculated cents. I'm going to open one of these up on video, and let's just see how it turned out. CoinOp did one, and they said it was just worth $25, and I was kind of disappointed. I want them to be fun, but I want them to also have the value that people are paying for these, or at least close to it. I know shipping costs us a little bit because of the fact that they weigh to where you have to ship a flat rate shipping box, so it costs a little bit more that way. So I recommend buying two versus just buying one. Maybe I should have made them 2 pounds. Well, we'll think about that. But anyways, this is a good way to get rid of the 30s, 40s, and 50s, which most people like wheat cents anyways, but with a chance to find something a lot better. So let's open one of these up and let's see what we find. So I'm looking through here, and this is what they look like, and I can see some uncirculated something in there. I'm not saying a memorial cent didn't get in here. We had a little issue with a couple things and had to fix it, but I don't know. This has got a couple decent coins in it. Looks like two. But let's pick one that doesn't. It looks unassuming. Doesn't look like it has. There's one there. Looks like most of these have something in it that looks interesting. So anyways, let's just open this one up here. Let's just pick this one. And I'll put these back here, and we're gonna do this live. I'm gonna try to do this as quick as I can. I'll do it like a coin dealer. I'll do it really fast, or at least me. I know what I'm looking for. I know what most coins are going to look like. So I can already see a decent steel cent here, which, I mean, honestly, something like that, you know, I could probably sell it for $5. So we'll do $5 plus, and I see a clean one here. It's a 36. So that's not really, you know, that's what a clean copper looks like. It'll have that pink, orange look to it, off brown, yellow. So that one's just basically worth a couple cents copper. Now here's a couple. Here's a 1947S. And it looks like it's the S's or the 7's been messed up a little bit, probably from a roll crimp. Maybe $1 on that one. And this one here, some of these you might get 50 cents to $1 out of them. I'm picking them out here. They're right with each other here. This one here is a 1952. So they're not really, they're a little better than average. These are here, but they're not, you know, anything really special. So let's just put $1 on those. And let's see, 1919S. We'll put that to the side. 37. And let's see here. There's another steel cent, which really 50 cents. So when you look at these two here, you're talking another $1. So I do see an Indian cent here. That's cool, but it's not not really special. So it's an 1887. So it might sell for $1. So we've got another, you know, $2, let's say, total. So maybe instead of going back and forth to the calculator here, since we're just finding small stuff at the moment, we'll just kind of add it up here. This is 1944. Looks like it's slightly circulated. Someone might pay $1 for that, maybe, but it looks cleaned. So I'm going to call it, you know, 50 cents. Here's a 1921. Probably another $1 there. When you're looking at wheat cents, you're not, unless you get key dates, you're not going to really add up a lot of value. This is one of them that I've tried to pull these out of there. I try to get them to pull those out of there. When ended up having some bags that were really bad, and we pulled the damage out as much as he could. So it took a little bit of time to do that. That's where the grandson came in and helped out. Like coins like these, they shouldn't have got in here. Unfortunately, they did. I was just trying to let him do it without me interfering. So let's see, we're looking at 1918. And let's see. And see, here's a memorial cent. Shouldn't have been in there, but it accidentally got in there. And 1953, 1940S. So basically, like I said, there's going to be a lot of 30s and 40s. I know what teens look like. Teens have a different look to them. So you can pick those out. Here's another 1919S. Let's see. Pull these here. 3741. Just your common stuff. We'll just go through these really quick. And 1940, 1954S. So trying to pick out, told them, pick out anything that's really bad, anything damaged, if you can find it. I had 2 large, or actually 3 large bags, and it said calls on it, but I didn't realize they were that bad. Really bad. So I'm not finding really anything except some teens. We found an Indian cent. We found a nice 43 and a couple of nice uncirculateds there so far. 1940. Basically, you buy a wheat roll for, I don't know, $4 to $5 if they're not all calls, if they're just decent. And what's this one here? This looks interesting. I think that's a 10S. It is. So we found a 10S. Now 10S, this is in good condition. So that right there is going to add to the tally. Now, it's best, like with me, I use the gray sheet to figure up a value for a 10S. Now, so I would go to eBay. So I type in a 10S, so you can just get an idea what they're selling for in good. So you can buy one for $17, $19.95, but really you want to come over to the sold, and you want to see if they actually sold for that much, and they have. So we can basically say we have a $15 coin. So we'll go ahead and add that to the total. And I'm glad we found that, because I was a little bit worried that we might not find something. I want everyone to find something. So now we're at $23 for a bag that I'm charging $25 plus $10 shipping. So let's move on. Let's see what else we find in here. Like I said, this is random. Just looking through it random. Here's a 1916. Like I just did, like I said, a random pick. Here's a 17D. I can tell what teens look like. I know what the teens, like I said, they're different. So I'm going to try to go through these and see if I can be a little bit quicker about looking. The 28. This one looks like a little bit. So there's a 33. A lot of times, anything before 36 is the most desirable. So those. Here's another, looks like a teen here. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, so it's a 1913. And here's more. 45, 44. And looks like another teen here. See, like I said, it's once you do this enough, you can pick out the teens here. 1919S. So we've already found another probably, dollar or so, but let's keep looking through here and see if we can get to that 25 anyways. Oh, there's an Indian cent. Another one. So that's a 1905. We're looking at another dollar, so that's $3 there. So let's go ahead and go through more of these and see if there's any more that we can find that's interesting. Because like I said, one bag might have more than others. It's a 16S. And some, I hope all of them have a little bit of this in there that makes it fun. 25S. and 45 there, and 46, and it's like a 27D. So there's a good mix, which it should be. There should be a good mix. There's another steel cent, which is kind of roached out there. Here's another teen. What's this one? It's a 1915. Most of these are probably 30 cents to 50 cents, but this is maybe like 25 cents or something. It's an early date, but it's not worth a whole lot. And a 24, I don't think. No, it's actually a 28. And here, see it? Memorial cent. Thought he pulled all those out of there, but then, like I said, he was dumping all these folders. So it's going to be possible. So we found the highlights so far have been a 10S and 2 Indian cents, and then a couple BU cents. So that's not bad. That's not too bad. And some people might value them a little bit more. Some people might think they're worth less, you know. But the bottom line is that I value them. This is based off of the values that I put on them, and I'm trying to be conservative. You know, I shaved a couple bucks off of the 15, even though we saw what it sold for on eBay. There's a 1918 there with a little, looks like improperly annealed mixture there, but not really anything major. They add any value to it. So let's see here. Let's kind of go 1917. I'm glad to see a lot of teens. That's a good thing. So let's go through and try to pick out. Let's see. I'm going to look through, see if we can see anything else here. See any more teens. There's a 33D. And 36. Not really seeing that anywhere. Here's another little improperly annealed mixture. Let's see what year it is. So there's really, to me, that's more of a problem coin. It's a 17. And let's see. Looking through all of these, it looks like, let me see, I don't see any more Indian cents. That one's a 35. Looks like there's a lot of 30s. What's this one here? It's not too bad. I mean, it's a little, the 1923, but it's a little better condition. Not slick. Now, slick is just a really worn coin. 1919. A lot of teens. I'd like to see that. Now that is just from in the ground. It's a 42D that was stored in the ground. That's why it was found in the ground, I should say. That's just a dug coin there. It doesn't mean it's extra special. Not on a different planchet. And that's a 43 steel, another one of those. So there's a mixture of those in there. It's a 1918. And 1928 there. 41. 41S. There's another 1919S. And let's see. So we're probably up to another, $3 with some of the teens. Another Indian cent. Now, I never thought there'd be that many Indian cents in one bag, but that's another, dollar or two there. Probably $1. It's got a little bit of corrosion on it there. So we're probably up to another, $4. No more semi-keys in here. I don't see a 09 or anything, but let's see. This is a 17. A lot of 17s, 18s, but that's to be that's not a surprise because they're very common, the teens, except for certain ones that have the mint marks. Let's see, 1940D. And don't see. So there's a mixture. Looks like we've probably added another $4 onto the total. I see too many memorials in here that I don't like that in this bag here. I think I found 3. That wasn't the intent. But another $4. And some people might add a little bit more. Some people might think it was worth, $30. So basically probably worth about $30. So if you walk in the coin shop and you bought one of these, you're probably better off. So it wasn't as good as I was hoping, I guess. I don't know, 3 Indian cents. You could probably add another, make it $30 if you wanted to think maybe a couple of them worth a couple dollars, the earlier ones. I guess it depends on how you value things. This is really close. If people aren't happy with these, I'll refund your money. I like I said, I want them to be worth more than the 25, and this one here, barely edged that. And I understand shipping, $10 shipping is a lot, so I might end up maybe modifying these. But I wanted to show these, give an honest appraisal of them. What I found. I'm sure there's probably somebody going to get one with a couple of those teen or early S or D mints. Because if you get 11D or certain ones in certain grades, it can pay for the whole bag. And that 10S, I mean, you could argue that it's a $17 coin. You could argue that it's a $10 steel cent, because that is a nice steel cent. So you could say this is worth $40. Some people will say, oh, it's not worth more than 20, and I understand. I get it. Everybody's opinions there. I'm satisfied, though. I'll be confident if someone walked in front of my coin shop and put down $25 that they would be happy with this, because you're finding things and it's fun. So let's not forget the fun too. And if you have a child that is interested in coins or not interested, but you tell them, hey, this is a mystery bag, you never know what you're going to find in it, and they find some of these Indian cents and some of these earlier ones, they're going to be really happy. So let's not forget that either. So it's not always about the money. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.